What is up, my valid peeps? Take here for another adventure outside Reddit. And today I'm going to be talking about what my Pokemon team would be if I was a trainer in the Pokemon universe. In one of my recent Reddit adventures, I actually checked out a couple Pokemon subreddits. If you haven't checked that out yet, go and do so. Before I properly start, there'll be some rules in place to choose my Pokemon. Like my previous adventure outside Reddit, there are rules for what I'm setting out on doing. Firstly, only 6 Pokemon are allowed. I've seen PokeTubers talk about extra Pokemon for their teams, but for this I'm just focusing on the main 6 just because it's easier to help save on time. Next, only 1 pseudo-legendary and no legendaries or mythicals, otherwise the team would be too overpowered. Then, I have to choose between 1 Mega Evolution, 1 Z-move, or 1 Dynamax or Gigantamax Pokemon for the team. The last 3 rules are ones I haven't seen in other anime team creation videos that I thought I'd just set for myself, being no overlapping types, no overlapping abilities, and I must have 1 of each starter type. Using an example for the first one, I can't have, say, both a Torterra and a Steelix on the team together since they're both ground types. Every Pokemon must be of different types. An example for the second one, I can't have 2 Pokemon with the ability Chlorophyll on the team together. Either I must change one of the Pokemon's abilities, or if one doesn't have an alternate ability, change the Pokemon entirely. And explaining the last rule regarding star types, it just helps with type diversity, and I like having a grass, fire, water trio in my game teams. And while not a rule, I will be explaining why each Pokemon is present on the team. With all that out of the way, be sure to like, comment, subscribe and share this video, and now let's get on to what my team would be if I were a trainer in the Pokemon anime. First up is actually the ace of my team, the Dragon Ground type Garchomp, with its hidden ability Rough Skin, and the moves Dragon Rush, Earthquake, Iron Tail and Double Team. Garchomp is also the only member of the team to hold an item, being its Mega Stone Garchompite, allowing it to Mega Evolve into Mega Garchomp, changing its ability to Sandforce. Garchomp is my favourite pseudo-legendary Pokemon of all time, and in my top 5 favourite Pokemon of all time. It's just a really well designed and incredibly cool and powerful Pokemon that I couldn't not have on my ideal team, especially since it has an awesome Mega Evolution. Now I picked Rough Skin because of how much better it is over Sandvale. None of the other team members will have their hidden abilities, but I'll let Garchomp have theirs since they're the team's strongest member. For moves, I picked Dragon Rush and Earthquake for powerful stab moves, Iron Tail for coverage against its Ice and Fairy type weaknesses, and Double Team to help it avoid attacks. Second up is the Digital Duck, the normal type Porygon Z, with the ability Adaptability and the moves Hyper Beam, Thunderbolt, Psychic and Dark Pulse. The Porygon line has been my favourite normal type line for a long time, with Porygon 2 being my favourite design wise. It's also a digital Pokemon, which I find to be very unique and fitting for me since I enjoy coding in my spare time. As for ability and moves, I picked Adaptability just because of how great it is for stab attacks to be boosted even further. Hyper Beam I picked for a powerful stab. Thunderbolt goes well with Porygon Z's digital basis, and Psychic and Dark Pulse are there to go with this Pokemon's weird glitchy self. Third up is the shell from ancient times, the Water Rock type Caracosta, with the ability Solid Rock, and the moves Hydro Pump, Stone Edge, Ice Beam and Iron Defense. Fossil Pokemon are one of my favourite groups of Pokemon, which is helped by the fact that I love prehistoric creatures, so I had to include one for my team. My 2 favourite fossil Pokemon are Caracosta and Aurorus, but I ultimately picked the former as I like it a bit better and for the team's water slot. I chose Solid Rock as their ability because I like the idea of weaknesses being reduced, especially since Caracosta has a 4 times weakness to grass. Hydro Pump and Stone Edge are once again powerful stat moves. Ice Beam is here to cover against the Dragon type, but also against Caracosta's grass type weakness. And Iron Defense is there just to help take more physical hits. Fourth is Sinnoh's Fiery Ape, the fire fighting type Infernape, with the ability Blaze and the moves Flamethrower, Close Combat, Poison Jab and Sword Stance. Chimchar was the first starter I ever picked in any Pokemon game, so by extension Infernape was my first ever fully evolved starter. which I have immense nostalgia for, easily making my top 5 favourite Pokemon of all time. Infernape is just such an awesome Pokemon with great physical power, great special power, and great speed. I just had to put my favourite starter on my ideal team. Blaze is Infernape's only regular ability, so I had no choice in that. Flamethrower and Close Combat are there for the stab, and the former for special coverage. Poison Jab for coverage against Fairy types, and Sword Stance to help boost the power of Close Combat and Poison Jab. Penultimately is the Alolan Owl Archer, the Grass Ghost type Decidueye, with the ability Overgrow and the moves Leaf Blade, Spirit Shackle, Sky Attack, and U-Turn. So I used to have an order for picking starters: Fire, Grass, then Water, and when it came to Pokemon Sun, it was Grass, so I picked Rowlet. I ended up really liking not just them, but also their evolution Dartrix, and their final stage Decidueye. Honestly, I just really like Decidueye in general. An Owl Archer is a really cool idea for a Pokemon, and Ghost is honestly a type I never thought they'd pick for a member of any starter evolution line. Like with Infernape's Blaze, Overgrow is Decidueye's only regular ability, so I had to pick that one. Leaf Blade and Spirit Shackle are there for stab, and the latter's also there because it's Decidueye's signature move. Sky Attack is a reference to its previous stage's secondary flying type, and U-Turn is there for an attack then easy getaway, and also coverage against dark types. Lastly for the team is the Galar region's Metal Elephant, the Steel type Copperaja, with the ability Sheer Force, and the moves Heavy Slam, Play Rough, Stealth Rock, and High Horsepower. Copperaja mainly just acts as filler for the team, but I have grown to like the Pokemon as it is. It's one of the only 3 fully evolved pure Steel type Pokemon that isn't a legendary or a mythical, alongside Klinklang and Berserker. Copperaja also does have a cool design, and orange and turquoise is a nice colour combination. Once again, like with Infernape's Blaze and Decidueye's Overgrow, Sheer Force is Copperaja's only regular ability, so that had to be chosen. Heavy Slam is a powerful stab that makes good use of Copperaja's whopping 14,033 pound weight. Play Rough is some coverage for Dragon and Fighting types. Stealth Rock is good for hurting any opponent who comes in, especially since Copperaja would be the first Pokemon I send out in many battles. And High Horsepower is the 4th slot to fill out the moveset and some additional coverage and second ground type move for the team as well. And there's my team: Garchomp, Porygon Z, Caracosta, Infernape, Decidueye, and Copperaja. Oh, and if you didn't notice, the full team has at least one attacking move of each of the 18 types. Overall, this is a team I really like and would absolutely use if I were a Pokemon trainer within the world of the Pokemon anime. So yeah, that was what my Pokemon team would be if I lived in the Pokemon universe. Now, the 6 Pokemon background used in the video is actually one I made myself, which you all can find on my DeviantArt, and I'll leave a link to specifically that in the description. I hope you all enjoyed the video, along with learning why I picked each of the 6 Pokemon for the 6 slots on my team. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to like it, comment what your 6 Pokemon would be, with the rules I gave and maybe even the background I created that's on my DeviantArt. Subscribe to my channel for more content and share the video as well. Up on the screen right now are my socials, and a couple of videos you all can go watch. So with all that being said, I'll see y'all valid peeps next time. Bye!